Welcome to the True or False Bible Trivia Quiz. You'll get 30 questions and just 3 seconds to decide if each statement is true or false. Keep track of how many you get right and don't forget to drop your final score in the comments below. Let's get started. Is this true or false? 10 commandments were given on Mount Sinai. The answer is true. God gave them to Moses on Mount Sinai. The Bible is the best-selling book of all time. The answer is true. Over 5 billion copies have been printed, making it the most widely distributed book in history. Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. True. They are known as the Torah or Pentateuch and are traditionally attributed to Moses. The New Testament was originally written in Latin. False. It was primarily written in Greek, with some Aramaic. Paul was one of the original 12 disciples. False. Paul didn't become a disciple or apostle until after Jesus' resurrection and ascension. The shortest verse in the Bible is, "Jesus wept." True. This verse, found in John 11:35, is the shortest verse in most translations. Noah's Ark landed on Mount Sinai. False. Genesis 8:4 states the ark came to rest on Mount Ararat. The wise men visited Jesus on the night he was born. False. According to Matthew 2:11, they visited sometime later when he was a young child. Abraham built the Ark of the Covenant. False. The Ark of the Covenant was built by Bezalel, an artisan chosen by God, according to Moses' instructions. Samson lost his strength because he cut his hair. True. His uncut hair was a sign of his Nazirite vow. The book of Revelation was written by the Apostle John. True. John wrote it while exiled on the island of Patmos. The Ark of the Covenant was made of pure gold. False. It was made of acacia wood overlaid with gold. Jesus turned water into wine at the Last Supper. False. His first miracle of turning water into wine happened at the wedding in Cana. Peter denied Jesus 3 times before the rooster crowed. True. This fulfilled Jesus' prophecy in Matthew 26:34. Elijah called down fire from heaven on Mount Carmel. True. He did this to show God's power over Baal. The Bible was originally divided into chapters and verses. False. Chapters and verses were added much later for reference. The Apostle Thomas was nicknamed Doubting Thomas. True. He doubted Jesus' resurrection until he saw him in person. Esther is the only book of the Bible that doesn't mention God. True. God is not mentioned by name, though his providence is evident. Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey before his crucifixion. True. This fulfilled a prophecy in Zechariah 9 verse 9. The Bible ends with the word Jesus. False. Revelation 22:21 ends with Amen in most translations. The book of Acts tells the story of the early church. True. The book of Acts documents the spread of Christianity after Jesus' ascension. Jesus wrote part of the Bible himself. False. Jesus didn't physically write any books of the Bible. Jesus was born in Nazareth. False. He was born in Bethlehem but raised in Nazareth. The 10 plagues included frogs, gnats, and darkness. True. These were 3 of the plagues sent to Egypt. Abraham was called the father of many nations. True. God gave him this title when he promised many descendants. Jesus' earthly father, Joseph, was a fisherman. False. According to Matthew 13:55, Joseph was a carpenter. Gideon defeated the Midianites with a small army of only a few hundred men. True. He won with just 300 men. Mary Magdalene was the first to see the resurrected Jesus. True. She was the first witness of this remarkable event. The Bible was written all at once. False. It was written over 1,500 years by different authors. Solomon was known for his great strength. False. Solomon was known for his wisdom, not strength. That's it for the True or False Bible Challenge. Let me know your score in the comments. And if you had fun, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Bible quizzes and faith-based games every week here on Quizzical Grace.